This is HeyHoBrando. Welcome back to another Medieval Dynasty video, episode 11. Now, I know I was saying that I was going to make a new episode after I got to a certain point, but I wanted to basically do a small little update what happened. So basically, I did find a second in mine, which is over here. Only problem is that I had to fight two bears. I had to buy a whole, not buy, I had to make a bunch of stone arrows, which did work. Did take quite a bit, did take them down, but it is possible. There's still some up there, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. And I did find out, because I did die. Yeah, because the first time, I didn't know about them at all. So I did die. And yeah, when you do die, that is basically game over. So it basically makes you load to the previous save or quick save, whatever it is that you're using. Or I also have a feeling too, when your heir turns 18, it'll just take over from there. So we're gonna have to be extra careful. Definitely can't wait to upgrade until I'm at the point of doing iron to do it, and I don't know which one this has. I just went to go find a new mine shaft, and this just happened to be it. So basically what I'm going to do is that it's going to be the same thing, but I'm not going to make a smithy here. I'm basically just going to be making this up and transferring everything over to the smithy that we do have. Because there's no point in making multiple smithies at all when there's no reasoning for them. If anything, I think the only thing I would really need to have, if it will work, I'll have to test it out off screen if it does work, would be something along the lines of putting a resource thing around here and wondering if it just all links to that. I need, it's just a bunch of logs and straw. So yeah, we're gonna do this episode today. Not really sure what we're gonna be doing for this episode. It's just gonna be a back and forth type of thing to get this going. So yeah, we'll figure it out as we go on. Always about the idea of like, oh, you're already seen it, so I'm not gonna do it. But with the fact of, I really don't know what I want to do with this episode, just because of the fact of we're at episode 11 right now. So I mean, like, I'm running out of ideas to do other than to eventually just start working on getting these other stories done, just to get those done out the way, which I still plan on. I think I'm just going to do that off screen. If people actually want to see the actual story, me reading it, finding out more about our character's uncle and all that, definitely when we do a season 2, because now that I know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and I can get stuff done quicker, we can make that into a definitely better idea onto that, to do something along that line. So we just need more logs. Wasn't a lot of logs over here. Another thing I'm going to eventually have to do as well is to get enough pickaxes I can put into both these areas. In terms of what am I going to say? Like, I'm thinking like at least 10 pickaxes to have onto it, and then when things start to get full, we'll go back and start transferring things back and forth to where it needs to go. I think another thing I'll have to do is to get a chest and build it along the thing here, so I can put those tools in there that I'm going to need, just so I'm not using that, because I think that's eventually another thing I'm going to have to actually get going to, is to build chests to fill up more space for things that we might need. I think that's all the log we're going to need right now. It's over here. Because we need this to keep going. Like, I feel like having at least 2 of these for now will be good. Would be good. And also, two things I want to say for this episode, and I think I have an idea of another Let's Play I want to do. Is that when this video is being recorded, the game Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is now officially out. So this is the 24th of October when this video is being made. And as you can see from videos that have been coming up, I've been doing a bunch of, hey, let me just record these sections. And I believe one day I did like 3 episodes. I was just playing this game for like 3 hours. And I made like 3 episodes for that. But what I'm thinking of doing is that I want to do a Metal Gear Solid thing, because I love Metal Gear, and I would play Phantom Pain, but I just don't know how I would work on that. And my Metal Gear lore isn't as great as it once used to be. Like, I mean, it gets confusing out of everything. So I wish that it had all the other games with it. Like, I wish it was like, hey, here's volume 1 and 2, because originally I was gonna do, oh, let's do it like actual lore style. Let's make it where you know, you're going here. Oh, that's only 200. Okay, we're gonna have to eventually figure that out, how much space I have. Oh, I don't have a lot of space. Okay, so basically, let's take this stuff back. As I'm talking, I'll say what my original idea was gonna be. Basically, I was gonna do something along the lines of, hey, let's play it by actual timeline. So, like, officially, the first Metal Gear game would have been Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater, where you played at Naked Snake and eventually become Big Boss. But then, you know, it would go into, I believe, the PSP games, which I'm thinking will be coming into Volume 2. They haven't really announced Volume 2 at all quite yet from what I've seen. But we'll see how that goes. Then after those PSP games, it would go Metal Gear 1 from like the NES or the MXS, I think they're called. The computer, it's like the old computer type of thing. It was basically more powerful than the NES was. Then it would have gone Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Then it would have been, I believe, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Then you have Ground Zero, which I have. That's only like the small 30-minute thing. And then lastly would have been the new, air quotation, newest one that came out years ago, Phantom Pain. Now, seeing how we don't have Volume 2, or we haven't, or it could just be like a DLC thing that adds on later on, like, oh, here's the volume, blah blah blah, or it could be a separate thing, doesn't matter. We can only do it by release year, so I'll basically try to do MGS1 from like the NES or whatever like that, whichever one's better to play, and do it from release date until we get to the last one, and we'll see how that goes. Like, I'm hoping that we can actually do it, because I actually would love to play Metal Gear Solid as a Let's Play thing, because that is such a great game to play and try to be as sneaky as possible. So let's go back here, put this in here, put this in here. We don't need the straw anymore. Get these sticks out and stone and make more. Oh, you need logs? I thought you needed sticks for some reason. I thought it was sticks you needed. Why am I thinking sticks? Anyway, let's take this. I think that's more than enough pickaxes that we're going to need for now. Put the rest in here. And we'll go and put this stuff away so we can carry as much stuff as we can. go to sleep, get some food in us, go up. This is the thing. If push comes to shove, if there's really nothing else we can really do for this season, then I think the best thing we can really do. Oh, that's right. Let's put this away because we're gonna need that for that. I don't know why I have all these stone axes now I think about it. Not enough space. I don't know why I have all those stone axes. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. I was meant to use them all and not use the copper. Get rid of them and such. Might as well just put them in over here. Just so that these guys can have them, so we don't have to worry about it. I got the stone knife, can use that still. But we're basically emptying out everything we have, so we can have a maximum amount of carrying. So we can do this. We don't need the bow, arrows, bags. We need that for now. Water skin, we'll put that away. I think that is everything we can afford to take off us for now. Yeah. So let's go over to inventory. Put this onto here. Because basically now with me going back, having to go back and forth. Let me get some water. With me going back and forth with this, we need as much space as we can on our person. I mean, like 32, like that's still a lot. And I think it's the weight. It's the stone pickaxes that are the most that's carrying my weight. So we'll carry as much as we can. Put them onto into the place. Carry the stuff onto here and then bring them down there. At least with the other one, that one's almost empty, so I can worry about that. When both those things are empty, we'll come back over here, get the stone and clay from here. With the copper stuff, make a couple more axes and hammers that would last us for quite a bit. And then we can sell the extra that we don't need for money, so we can get that ready and going for. We can then move on to the next season to get our crops going, and at that point we're just gonna have to not buy any more seeds and such. We'll have to still keep buying manure and fertilizer until we're at that steady full, because like I said, once spring hits, I'm just going nothing but berries, collecting a bunch, putting them in the bar, and then making it rot. That should then make it, like, I think one of my buds that are helping me with this game, he told me I should at least try to get at least 1,000 rot, so that way when it's fully, well, 1,000 berries make down to rot, so that would make it, I believe, 500 fertilizer or manure. I'm not sure, but he told me 1,000. 1,000 would be the best thing I could possibly do for berries to make that into rot. Because we're not going to be able to get manure until we level up more. I still have to figure out how to level up those things better, so I can eventually upgrade. Because we still have a long way of going, and I think really with how this thing is going, we're eventually just going to have to make the season 2 and find a better place to build, because I don't think where we're at here is big enough. It's not flat enough, it's not big enough. Maybe over here, and there's not a lot of trees, so we would have to get a lot of trees, but I think this area here would be good. This area could be good. It's still far enough away, but I want to be close enough to water. So here could be good, or even around here. It's still close enough to here, maybe here. Still close enough to water. And still close enough to other places, even though that's so far away. Like, everything would be far away. But it should be good. And then we can even just make like a bridge because I think you can eventually make a bridge. So it seems like this area here, because I can't go any more further than here. So it might be this area. I'm gonna have to do some research on good flat areas, because we need flat areas. We need flat areas, and to go around looking for stuff to get going. So anyway, let's see what this place has. This is a new area for us. Let's see what it has for us. Copper. Again, always good to have. I'm hoping this one has the iron deposit. If not, then we're going to have to find a place with iron deposits. And is it cheating that I looked it up where this was? Hey, maybe. I don't care, but some of these places are hard to find. Like, even this one, I had to, like, look around a bit until I could find the place. So far, we're not finding any iron. But so far, the only iron we found were in those little drop things. I mean, once we get to bronze, that's fine by me. Bronze is would be a fine upgrade. But what do we need for bronze? Now I think about it. I think we need, yeah, we need a smithy, which is production. So I'm thinking it's just we gotta make more stuff. Maybe we have to make all this stuff. So like, I'll sell this stuff and then start making these things. And it looks like the wood shop would be the good way of doing it, because I think that's the best way to do it. And it looks like we'll do like clay stuff and just sell them. It's a pretty big one. But anyway, when I find, if there is iron here, I'll let you know. But for now, we're going to empty up this place. Just to give a little update, so I've already just now not finished everything. It looks like this mine's a little bit more bigger, so yeah, so basically, I can't remember if I did or not. Did I make it where yeah, I can make, what do I need for that? Plank. Okay, before I forget, let me actually go back and do this so we can see it. I think I'll do like 2, so I need like 16 planks. But basically, this mine is pretty big, but I just wanted to also just talk about this for a bit too, is that I think I now have a plan for what we're going to do here in terms of making this a season 1 and then making a season 2 onto the idea. So we're at episode 11 right now. This is episode 11. And I think at episode 15, if we haven't got anything in terms of ideas of expanding upon, or we start getting to the point where things are getting harder to make, yeah, okay, so we can do that. Getting harder to make because of all this stuff that we have going on here. Like, we got too many hills going on and all these other things going on with us. It's too uneven of a place. So my plan, because this is a good starting point for us. This shows what we can do and how things can go and all that. So we know for a fact of one thing we're going to need right from the get-go is 1 building, 1 well, 1 resource, 1 food, or we could just do all that. And because at the beginning, like as we remember, I was moving everything over. It's not that hard for me to move everything over because we didn't have a lot of people. We only had maybe 3 or 2 people all together just chilling with us doing the manual stuff. So really, in the end, it's not going to be that difficult for us to have to do everything all over again. So my plan is by episode 15, I think it's a good end point of saying like, hey, yeah, season 1 is gonna be done. Season 2 will do much more into the idea of either story, or it's gonna be building type of thing. Now, when I mean story, is that I'll do like the stuff like this, like with the reminder, the fist, whatever they wanted to be called. I really don't care at this point. um, but everything else, like all the other side quests to get my dynasty up, I'll do off screen, so you won't have to see that, because I don't think you all just want to see that. That would just be me doing my thing off on the side, so you're not seeing that much onto it, because it's just the same thing of like, hey, go here, do this, blah 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 blah. Because the uncle story did seem kind of interesting, and I was just skipping through it all. But we now know what we can do, where to go, blah blah blah. And I just want to also do, before we do a season 2, is to go into some of these areas over here and see what's a good thing. I feel maybe this area would be good because it's still relatively close to here and here for the mine shaft. Here could be good, but I would still have to travel far to get other places. Well, actually, no, there's water right there. So if I do it here, I have to see how flat this is. I could do that there. Still close enough to the roads, and I can make actual roads that would actually go there. So we can see how things go with that. We gotta turn it this way. But I'm gonna go and point out or scout out at one of these points what this area looks like. This area maybe. This one also seems good, but I have to be careful because I'm literally pushing against it. So really, that's only half of it. That's not the full thing. Or even over here. This is a nice big area, and I'm wondering how that could be. Or even down southbound. This is a nice big area where I can get things going. But this one right here, simply for the fact of if these are trees, which they look like they are, is really good for me. Or even over here, because there's no other cities around here, but still relatively close to the 2 mines that I know that we have, and also the cheap thing of getting money right from the get-go to jumpstart us, because we're gonna do that knife thing again. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're gonna do that knife thing one more time in those areas. So let's put that here, and we'll put you right here. All right. And I think, yeah, we still got all this stuff. So how much? This is what? 200. And these are 50 each. It's still extra stuff. But either way, we'll do one more little thing here. And then by the time I'm done, by the time I say my goodbye for this episode, we're going to have transferred everything from here down to there to build what we need to be built. So one more time, and yeah, I have yet to find iron. I basically just mined out this whole area down over here. We still have yet to find iron. I'm just making sure we haven't missed anything. But yeah, so far it's just been tin and bronze. There's another way down here. I think this is, yeah, this is a block off, so I might as well get this. Made some more pickaxes so I can carry more, so I can do this more. So I should have at least 11 on me, or 10 full ones, and this one will be done. I got 10 down at the other place, so I can use that there. But yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so just to finish it up, I still got some more mining up there. It's just gonna take me a while, so I'm just gonna do that more off screen. So I have some plans onto what I'm gonna be doing. So I got a lot of copper here from up there, a bunch of tin bar. So it's gonna be a while anyway before I can even make bronze anyway. So my plan is as follow. I'm just gonna start selling as much of the stuff here as I can, and I think really the axe, I think the axe is worth more, because I think, actually, now I think about it, I think I have some axes and hammers already made over there. So I think in terms of getting more out of my value, it's the axes, because it's whatever, logs and all that, and I can get a bunch of logs anyway. So we're gonna craft a bunch of the axes, put them to the side. So we need more of that. So let's go over here, get more of this stuff. Make as much of the axes as possible, and then we'll go and sell these to the place that I usually go to sell, because it seems like they do more up there anyway. Need more copper bars. And yeah, we'll finish up getting more of the stuff and getting that going, because I need to go, because I was gonna go and change this into a new season, but then I realized, oh shit, it's winter. We don't have any winter clothing. And just to make doubly sure, because I believe I do have it, I think I put them in here or into the resource thing, but I just wanted to make doubly sure onto it. Yeah, we got the copper axes and the copper hammer, so we don't need to worry about that. And I got these copper knives, so that would be even better. So I can even go over there and start selling that stuff. But I still have stuff up there to finish up mining out, and then bringing down here ever so slowly. The big one that's going to be the horrible one for me is the goddamn, what do you call it, oh, stone. And yeah, with these pickaxes, I'm basically gonna have to just worry about that another time, type of thing. So we are gonna end the episode here, and like I said, what my plan is that by episode 15, if we don't figure anything out, and I'm gonna try to do as much of the grinding as possible, so when the next episode does happen, episode 12, all these chores would have been done, all this stuff would have been minded off. That mine over there would have been finished off, and all that before we go into the next season, because there's no point in me just doing it now, and I got all that material just waiting to be given back, because that's a horrible idea. And I need to make another thing anyway here, because this one's getting full, so I could probably make another 4 to fill that up, because that's getting a little bit too full for my likeness. Another plan I might do on here, because of the fact of it is here, I think I can make, if I remember correctly from the last episode, I can make a fishing hut. So we'll make it over there. Everything, I think. Because I saw some birds here. I don't know if they took any. No, they're good. So we got like 69 or something like that. So we'll see how much that goes. That's my biggest tax, and I need to anyway get money to get ready for the tax. So I'll sell everything, buy all the things I need in terms of getting the clothing and all that other good jazz situated. And I just want to make sure how the food is going. Yeah, we're still good with the food, because that's the one thing I'm worried about the most is the food, because I want us to be good for the winter, and I mean we should be anyway, like food, water, all that. Oh, it shows right there my tax anyway, my debt, $315. And I know for a fact we're gonna get at least $2,000 for everything, and per season. So I mean, like, with all the stuff we got going on, all the tricks that we have going for us to earn money, we're definitely going to be able to get more. I know that when I do season 2, one plan I'm going to have to do is that I'll have one area be the main village, and have workstations in other places. I think from what I'm reading online, what people are talking about is, for those mining things, it's good to have at least a house there, people working on that. I have a house resource, food resource, and also a hunting thing there, and have people, so like it looks like 2 or 3 homes or 2 families working there, one hunting, one mining. Actually, I think it'd be 3, because we would also need someone for water. So yeah, it'd be like 3 families, water, food, resources, boom, keep them happy and going. And I would just need to have them as, I would need to give them a good home. So I would need to have them have it look like the small house that we have. I think those are the homes that we call them. Houses? Yeah, simple house. Because it seems like with the simple house, it's keeping them at least at 50%. Like even these people, even him's not working. It's freaking at like 43%. We don't got a job for him yet, but I think with him as a hunter, oh no, we would have for hunter. Oh yeah, we could put him for fishing. We have him barn working. Yeah, so we'll change him. Oh, but he's good at that too. God damn it. Who do we have that's better at fishing? Yeah, so we could put him as fishing and then move him for hunting. So we'll have a level 3 fisherman going on and hunter. So we're doing good. I don't know if 3 is the best, the highest one. I think it is. It could be. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna end the video here. I'm basically just getting down here because like we got like that's like 43 on the there. That's 25. I think I just want to get the copper, and we got all that. But either way, I'm gonna end the video here, and because we still have all this other stuff to go down here. I missed even this, and yeah, for some reason I think we got all this done just to show you, because like all this is cleared out, but we have this area over here. Actually, it's just a small area. Is that all of it? Hold on, because now I'm curious. Because if that's the case, then I could just finish up this mining here, because it's not that big of a mine. Well, it's still a big mine. Yeah, so there was absolutely no iron here. It's just copper and tin, which again would be good for when we get into the Bronze Age, which should be happening relatively soon. But once I get these out and put them in the thing, I can remove these pickaxes and leave these ones up here, because I have the other ones down at the other place. Put them over there after I make, I'm thinking 4 chests will be good. Have 1 chest just filled with the tools, and the other chest just for materials. So like 1 chest of tools, 4 chests extra. That's gonna require a lot of planks, which we do have. But yeah, this mining is now done, so we don't have to worry about that till the next season. I have to go to the other one, and oh, there's one more left. I gotta catch my breath on here. Finish up that one. Finish up the mining that I have around my home, and also get the clay. See if I can make anything with that. So let's see. Can we put this? Is that almost full? That's almost full, but put that there. Put that there. Boom. That's basically good. And let's get this and this. Yeah, we're basically full now on that. So then we're just coming back now here just to get the stone, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass to go back and forth. But basically all I'm doing is, as I'm doing this, transferring back and forth, I'm just at the same time just watching videos or listening to podcasts just to keep me going. But either way, we're going to end the video onto this note. I got a lot of stuff I got to do on the background, like selling and smelting the rest of the copper that we do have. We got more than enough axes and hammers to last us for the next season. The next season we'll make 2 more, so we'll always make every season, we'll always make 2 more coppers, or even 4. I think I would make at least 4 to 6, I think, of the axes and the hammers just to keep us going. And then once we're at the bronze, then hopefully that goes down. But it seems like what I need to do the most is to get that hammer thing going, so I'm not wasting all that durability on the hammer. Now it could just be that it's copper, so obviously it's going to be weaker. it's going to be like a little bit more weaker than stone in terms of durability, because I feel like it's a little bit more less durability, but it's less to hit. So I'm hoping that with bronze, if it takes like 4 hits of my axe on a tree with copper, I'm hoping it takes 3 or 2 with the bronze, but we'll see. And then we have the last big one with iron, but again, we need iron ore, and I need to figure out where that is. But either way, this has been HeyHoBrando. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out the other of the Medieval Dynasty in the playlist while you're here, so you can always keep up to date. These videos will come out daily. Still got more coming out as time goes on, so you don't have to worry about waiting all that much. But either way, I will see you in the next episode. Peace.